Hello folks, Everchanger here, and welcome to episode 105 of Pokémon Liquid Crystal. And it's not just any episode, this is the last episode. Well, not really. The last episode for a while, we'll say that. I'll be releasing an update video, I believe Wednesday, after this video is going out, explaining exactly what our plan is for the future of the series. But anyway, this time we are going to be going around the world and picking up a bunch of the gift Pokemon that we never actually got during our main adventure, and then I'm going to be showing one more thing in the Orange Islands before we say goodbye. So, without further ado, I think we're going to just start hopping around and grabbing some gift Pokemon. The first gift Pokemon I want to grab in this episode is right over here in Goldenrod City. After you have met Bill in Eckerteak, he will be here, and... Hi, David. Do us a favor and take this Eevee. It came over when I was adjusting the teleport system. Someone has to take care of it, but I don't like being outside. Can I count on you to play with it, David? Absolutely. I knew you'd come through. Way to go. You're the real deal. Okay, I'm counting on you. Take good care of it. And we get an Eevee. Wow. Professor Elm claims Eevee may evolve in new and unknown ways. Very, very interesting indeed. Now that we have got that Pokemon, I am going to meet you all in Sianwood City. Here in Sianwood City, in this house right next to the Pokemon Center, there's this guy who has something for you. Thank you. I think I'm safe now, so I've decided to let you keep that Pokemon. Please take good care of it for me. Oh, okay, so it looks like this event actually isn't in the game yet, although he's acting as though it is. That's incredibly strange. But anyway, I'm assuming once this event is actually active, he will give you a Shuckle, as with in the original Pokemon Crystal, but it looks like that either isn't in the game yet or is currently bugged, so... Gonna mention it here, but unfortunately looks like it's not quite ready for prime time yet. Alrighty, now we are going to be heading off to Mount Mortar. Alrighty, here we are at the center entrance of Mount Mortar. Now this gift Pokemon is a little bit interesting because there is quite a bit that you need to do in order to get it. Just saying, make absolutely sure you have a free space in your party for the gift Pokemon you're going to be receiving, because it is a very crushing feeling to get all the way to the end of this area and not have space for it. Alrighty, now I'm hoping I know where to go in this, because it's actually quite a bit complicated. We have to get to pretty much the deepest section of Mount Mortar, and I'm not entirely sure how to get there, so hopefully we won't get too terribly lost. I would say be battle ready, but honestly, even though you do have to go through a battle in order to get this Pokemon, it is not a tough battle regardless of how much the game sort of hypes this up. Alright, I might as well just grab this since we saw it. Rare candy, ah, very nice. In case you need a rare candy, there's where you can find one. Alrighty, so let's see if we can get through this cave with relatively little pain. It is this way, right? I could have sworn it was this way. Yeah, I thought it was this way. I was almost sure of it. Is it this way? Or am I just completely screwing this up? Okay, no, I'm pretty sure it is this way. We want to come around this way and wrap around the back, I believe. They definitely hide this thing, although they do actually tell you that this is here if you pay attention to some in-game text. And okay, I think I might actually be screwing this up. Might as well check this one last bit down here, see if there is actually anywhere we can go. Okay, there is. This might still be the way we want to go. I'm almost dead certain it's down this part of the cave. Although it would appear that this has been made a lot more difficult in Pokemon Liquid Crystal, because I do not remember there being this many ledges on the route when I was looking in my original Crystal guidebook. Yes, I do actually use a original Prima Games from 2001 strategy guide for the original Pokemon Crystal in order to navigate some of the areas for this project. Don't sue me, please. Alrighty. I use guides just like everyone else. Alright, might as well grab this right here. And I think we're almost to the area that we want to be in, I hope, because this is a lot more complicated than I remember. Okay, I think we want to wrap around this way. Alright, let's grab this. Max Revive, definitely very good. I have to wonder if they gave this guy a buff because they're giving us so many good items. Alrighty, is it this way? I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, this looks right. Yep, I'm right. Alright, so this guy right here, you want to talk to him. Hey, I am the Karate King. I train alone here in the dark. You, battle with me. Hwah! Karate King Kiyo wants to battle. This is the master of the karate dojo in Saffron City that they told you was training in a mountain in Johto, and sure enough, here he is. Pretty neat. They pretty much got away with making him level 42 right here, because I think you actually need Waterfall in order to get to this guy, so they were able to buff up his levels a little bit. I'm pretty sure his levels were only in like the 20s in the original game, if I'm recalling correctly. But yeah, he's just packing a Hitmonlee and a Hitmonchan, so you can probably guess what gift Pokemon he's going to be giving us. Alrighty, so let's bring down Hitmonchan right here, no problem, and that should be it for this guy. Black Belt Kiyo was defeated. Wah! I'm beaten! I'm crushed. My training is still not enough. But a loss is a loss, I admit it. As proof that you defeated me, I'll give you a rare fighting Pokemon. And we get a Tyrogue. Tyrogue is a fighting type. It evolves into a tougher Pokemon. Keep up the hard work. I'll keep training too. Farewell. Tyrogue is interesting because it can evolve into either Hitmonchan, Hitmonlee, or Hitmontop, depending on its attack and defense stats. I believe if its attack is higher, it evolves into Hitmonlee. If its defense is higher, it evolves into Hitmonchan. I might have that backwards. But if the two stats are equal, it will evolve into Hitmontop, which is very, very, very cool. Alrighty, so I'm going to try and see if I can navigate us out of here, just so you guys can know how to get out of Mount Mortar, because it can be quite confusing. It's one of those caves where you just sort of have to roll with the punches it throws at you. It's pretty confusing. Alrighty, what's this? Carbos. Totally not worth our time. Alrighty, I'm pretty sure there's a simple way out of here. The way that they did it in the original was there was a strength boulder that could only be moved out of the way from the Karate King's side, but if you approached it from the other side, you wouldn't be able to get through. Could have sworn that's how they did it here, but I guess not. Is there a dive spot here? There is. Alright, let's just do a little bit of exploring, because now I'm a little bit curious. Ah, now we're back in the Undersea Oh, wow. Remember this place, guys? Wow. Impressive. I'm pretty sure one of these ways leads to, I think this way actually goes back to Olivine. Am I correct about this? I'm pretty sure I am. This is really random. This whole cave just connects up all the way under the Johto region. Like Mount Mortar, Olivine City, the Dragon's Den, it's pretty much the whole northern half of the region. Alright, let's throw up another repel so we can get out of here. I'm hoping this will bring me back out where I expect it to. Am I right about this? I think so. Alright, this should bring us back up in Olivine, which is super duper random. There's nothing for us in Olivine that I actually want to grab, if I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, here we are in Olivine City. Very, very neat. Oh wait, what? Okay, it brings us out into... Oh, that's weird. I don't think this is supposed to be labeled as Outskirt Island. Is there like a route right here? There is! Wow! I legitimately did not know that this was here. But of course, this is pretty much off the point of the purpose of this video, so I think I'm just going to cut away here, and I'll meet you guys over at the place where we're going to get our next gift Pokemon. Alrighty, here we are on Route 27. We want to head into Tojo Falls right here. Now this is going to begin the collection of gift Pokemon that were not in the original Pokemon Crystal, which instantly makes these things a lot more interesting because there's no way they would ever give these Pokemon out in an actual game. I was given this Pokemon by some dude on the road when I was young. I guess you can have it. And we get Chikorita. Yes, since Pokemon Liquid Crystal does not have the ability to trade with other games, they pretty much made it so you can get nearly every Pokemon. There are some that aren't in the game yet, but their goal is to have every Pokemon available in Pokemon Liquid Crystal. And that includes the Johto starters, so I'm going to go meet you guys over where we're going to be getting the next one. Alrighty, here we are by Dark Cave. We want to head in here for the next Pokemon we want to grab. Now, full disclosure, I don't know exactly how to get to the guy. But since I'm pretty sure the guy that gives us the next Pokemon is the only guy in the cave, I'm pretty sure we'll know him when we see him. So I'm just hoping I don't get too horribly lost, because we've only been in here once, and that was to catch Jirachi last episode, so hopefully we don't have too much trouble searching out the guy that we're looking for. Is it this way? It might be this way. All I know is he's in the upper half of the cave, so we don't want to go jumping off ledges willy-nilly. Okay, here he is. Whoa, you startled me there. I had my black glasses on, so I didn't notice you at all. What am I doing here? Hey, don't you worry about it. I'll give you... Oh, this is the black glasses guy. Oh, jeez. That's embarrassing. There's always a black glasses guy, but he's not the guy we're looking for. Derp on my part. Okay, so he's not the guy we want. I guess there's actually a different guy. Now, I'm not entirely sure. I believe it's him. I'm pretty sure it's him right there. So we're going to have to loop around and try and figure out how to get over to this guy. Not too terribly hard. Grab this, just because we're here. Revive is always nice. And this guy. Hey dude, it sure is dark in here. Say, how about I give you something? It's just a Pokemon. And we get a Totodile. Yes, you even get the starter Pokemon that you chose at the beginning of your adventure, so now we actually have two. Because we started with Feraligatr, and now we have our own personal Totodile, which is very, very awesome. So now that we've gotten that, I think you all expect what the next gift Pokemon is going to be, so I'm going to meet you guys right over where we're going to grab it. Alrighty, here we are on Route 34, right south of Goldenrod City. What we want to do now is we actually want to hop on the water here and sneak all the way down south right here. And we will eventually come to find this little nook. Okay, it's not this nook, it's actually a further nook. Pointing out that this nook is here, I guess, but we actually want to keep going because in Liquid Crystal there actually is a second nook right here, right at the bottom of the peninsula. It's pretty crazy. I think you can actually round the thing, which is pretty nuts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it actually goes all the way around, so... Anyway, what we want to do is we want to talk to this man right here. Oh, hello there, wandering trainer. How would you like a nice gift? It's a Pokemon that was recently rewarded to me. Although I used to be a trainer when I was young, I'm too old now. You can have it. And we get a Cyndaquil, completing our Johto starter collection. But now that we have done that, we actually want to head over to the Kanto region because there is another intrepid Pokemon trio that we want to pick up, so I'm going to meet you guys right over there. Before we head out, I'm in the Pokemon Communication Center. I want to point out this guy. As you can see, the Goldenrod Pokemon Center is operative, but some areas are still closed to the public, such as this teleport room. Very, very interesting indeed. Maybe we'll be dealing with that at some point in this episode. Okay, now to the Kanto region. Alrighty, here we are in Pewter City. We want to head into this house right by the gym. And inside... all I ever wanted was to feel the power of being the greatest Pokemon trainer. Well, that never happened because I couldn't even train my first Pokemon. I still have it. You're a trainer, right? Surely you could train it? Sure. And we get a Bulbasaur. Very good. We will indeed treat it well. By treat it well, I mean toss it in the PC for all eternity, or at least until we come back to the game eventually. Alrighty, to the next gift Pokemon. Here in Saffron City, right next to the Pokemon Center, is this house, and inside, when our grandson came over here, he went to Professor Oak's lab to get a Pokemon. He didn't like it, so he gave it to me. I'm no trainer. You look like a responsible lad. Will you take this Pokemon for me? Sure, and we get a Squirtle, which is very, very nice. Alrighty, I will meet you guys over by the last gift Pokemon in the Kanto region. Here in Fuchsia City, there is this house, and inside we have this little girl. I sense it. I know exactly what you want. Well, yes. And we get a Charmander, completing our trifecta of Kanto starters. I was right, wasn't I? Yes, indeed you were. So that is all of the gift Pokemon in the game that I actually know the identities of, but Hawk-Eyed viewers will remember that there was one guy in the Orange Islands that we came across, and I actually, through all of my research, do not know what that guy is going to give us. So without further ado, I'm going to head over to the Orange Islands and meet you guys on Route 55. Alrighty, here we are on that Route 55 little bit of land, and there's this cave right here that we passed by many times and did eventually go inside, but we still don't know what this guy's going to give us. So this will be a learning experience for pretty much the whole internet because I couldn't figure out what the heck this guy gave us from any of the forums I looked at. So let's talk to him. It's dangerous to go alone. Take this. Yes. Mudkip. Okay, very nice. And he takes his leave. Very spooky. Okay, now, I'm pretty sure that the other two Hoenn starters are supposed to be somewhere in the Orange Islands here, but as far as I know, the other two aren't in the game yet. As far as I know. Might be wrong, but I have no evidence to suggest that they're here, so I don't feel like combing over the entirety of this map in order to find one. But if anyone does actually find one in this current version of the game, please be sure to let me know. But now that we have all of these gift Pokemon in the game, let's head to Leaf Base City and look them all over, and then we'll be heading out here. Bum bum bum. Alrighty, here we are in the Pokemon Center once again to look over our spoils. These are all of the gift Pokemon that we have obtained over the course of our adventure. So let's go right on over them. Summary. Here we have Togepi, obtained in Episode 6 as an egg, hatched in Episode 9. Here we have Smoochum, obtained in Episode 13 as an egg and hatched in Episode 20. Now I want to make a special note about this one. If this is anything like the original Pokemon Crystal, the egg that we obtained that gave us Smoochum could have also hatched into either Pichu, Igglybuff, Elekid, Cleffa, Tyrogue, or Magby. I'm pretty sure there's an equal chance for each. We just happen to get Smoochum. Next up is Spearow, which we got in Episode 17, part of a side quest in the original Pokemon Crystal that is not actually completed here. Castform, which we obtained in Episode 33, and Dratini, which we obtained in Episode 46. And then, of course, we obtained in this episode Eevee, Tyrogue, Chikorita, Totodile, Cyndaquil, Bulbasaur, Squirtle, Charmander, and Mudkip. And I'm going to reiterate once again that as far as I'm aware, Torchic and Trico are not in the hack yet. But, of course, I might be wrong, but as far as I know, there is no evidence I have found that they are in the game whatsoever. And, of course, I should also mention that Shuckle was a gift Pokemon in the original Pokemon Crystal, but it appears to be unobtainable here. But yes, that is the story of all of the gift Pokemon. Now I'm gonna head over in here because there's something interesting. Excuse me. That room is completely off limits to non-employees. This door leads to the teleport system, which is currently not working. Boy, do I wish we had a solar rock to power the machine. Hey, wait a sec. You have all the Kanto and Johto gym badges. Does that mean you're the champion? I'm extremely sorry, sir, for being rude earlier. I have a favor to ask. Is it possible for you to go to the Cave of Wisdom and retrieve a solar rock? The Pokémon have become too powerful in there lately, and we haven't been able to collect the rock to power the teleport. I'll be waiting in my office. Come and see me between any time if you are interested. If you can get some, then I will let you use the teleport system free of charge whenever you like. That is very, 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 very useful, especially for people like me that didn't know about that until right about now, and have been taking the Undersea Express back to Kanto whenever they needed to go. So, I think without further ado, we are going to be heading off the coast of this island here, and we are going to be heading over to the Cave of Wisdom to get some solar rock to power the teleporter. So let's head right on down here. It's on this route somewhere. I'm just not entirely sure where. It looks like it's right here, actually. Which actually isn't too bad. Cave of Wisdom. Yes, indeed, here it is. Alrighty. Here it is, guys, the final side quest. Hey there, trainer. I've had special permission to let you down here to collect some solar rock. Before you go, there's a couple of things you need to know. The Cave of Wisdom consists of a series of levels in which you will battle a number of Pokémon. You will not be able to progress further until you have defeated all the Pokémon on the floor. The further you get into the cave, the harder it becomes. Once you enter the cave, you will not be able to leave until you reach a set level. If you run out of usable Pokémon, you will be taken out of the cave and your progress will be lost. Please be aware of this before entering. Yes, indeed. So let's head right on in here. And the thing about the Cave of Wisdom is, as far as I know, you're not allowed to use Flash in here, and there are no natural wild Pokemon. You have to wander around the rooms in the dark like this until you encounter these statues. Battle number 1, Pokemon Eradicate, level 53. And basically, you have to go through a bit of a, I guess we could call it a boss gauntlet. Some of these Pokemon are more difficult than others. You are not allowed to catch them, which will explain the appearance of legendary Pokemon later on in this cave. You have to defeat every single one of them and progress all the way to the bottom floor. So I'm pretty sure you know how this is going to go from this point. It's basically just go in, hunt down the statues, and progress to wild Pokemon. Statues will collapse once you defeat them, and you basically just wander around in search of more statues. And, of course, if you haven't defeated all the Pokemon, you're not allowed to progress. So you have to defeat every single Pokemon to progress. Here we have Beedrill, level 73. And yeah, that's pretty much the whole story behind this area. We have to get all the way down to the bottom to grab some solar rock. So I think, naturally, what I'm going to do is, for the final time in the LP for the time being, I'm going to be speeding up and playing music. After enduring 31 fights in the Cave of Wisdom, we have made it to the bottom, so let's head right on over here and pick us up one solar rock. Very nice. One thing we've definitely needed throughout this adventure, I just sort of didn't know was here. I can't believe my eyes, it's a Pokemon trainer. Do you know what you just did? You reached level 10 of the Cave of Wisdom. You also battled a total of 31 Pokemon. Congratulations. Oh, I see. So you came down here to get some solar rock. You can go and pick up some on the right there. When you're ready to return up to the top, take the teleport. Can we grab any more? You've already picked up a piece of solar rock. Okay, so you can't actually pick up more than one. Alrighty, so now that we've gotten that, are you ready to return to the surface? Yes. Very good. And here we are at the very top of the Cave of Wisdom, which means we may now return to Leaf Bay City and hand the guy some solar rock. But I think first off we should probably... That is not where I meant to go. I'll be right back. What I was going to say is we should probably heal up our Pokemon, which I have gone ahead and done, and now that we are back in Leaf Bay City, let's head right on into the office. Oh, hello again. So have you decided to help me? Go and find some solar rock in the Cave of Wisdom. If you find it, bring some back here. It's shaped like a gold triangle. What's that? You got some solar rock? That's great news. Thank you very much for helping me out. Well, just like I promised you, you can use the teleport system to go to and from Goldenrod City. And let's do that. No more waiting at the terminal for the trains to show up. Would you like to teleport to the Goldenrod City Pokécom Center? Yes. Teleport system starting. Teleportation to Goldenrod City in progress. Boom. How beautiful is that? You must be the trainer that found the solar rock. Congratulations on finding it. The teleport was out of commission for years. Without your help, it would still not be working. And, lo and behold, we now have a teleport to take us between the Johto region and the Orange Islands whenever we want. But it's not like we're going to be using it for quite a while, because this has been the last episode of Pokemon Liquid Crystal that I had planned. So, on our adventure, we have faced 18 gym leaders, 3 rivals, 3 evil teams, 1 Elite Four, and even 1 former champion, a strange young man. Next time on Pokemon Liquid Crystal, I'm going to be discussing the future of the series and the plans for the next Let's Play on the channel. Be sure to leave a like and share if you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time.